Hello again, Airsofters. So we have another speed loader because my previous video of one similar to this that was clear plastic broke. All the teeth inside the gear snapped because I was trying to fill up this PTS mag that has 250 rounds. And so it would get around halfway there, and then the tension would be so hard I'd have to use like a socket wrench to continue filling it up to 250. But there was so much tension in this magazine it broke the teeth off. So I'm thinking maybe it's the clear plastic, because I find that a lot of clear plastics are brittle, more brittle than opaque plastics. So let's open this guy up, and I'll have to, maybe I'll have a third video. For some reason I cannot find the PTS Odin in my country. So that's why I don't buy the good one. It's just not available. So this is a copycat of the PTS Odin. But it's obviously tan, it's opaque. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's the same plastic or not. But one thing I did learn from the previous one is this thing falls off as you wind it. So I already know I need to use some thread lock on this thing. So this is the first thing you probably want to do if you buy one of these rotary style loaders. I see, I have to actually hold the end. It was just spinning and freely. Okay, so let's get this. I'm just using some low strength purple Loctite here. I think that should be just enough that it resists, the friction of the plastic going around this steel pin, which is why it, falls apart. So again, I have to hold this in place and go the other way. Okay, I don't think that's going to fall out now because of the thread lock. Alright, well, let's see. Can this comes in different colors, by the way. For some reason, the camo costs a lot more than the plain ones. And again, I'm going to avoid the clear plastic. I think it might literally be a different type of plastic. I'm pretty sure the internals are exactly the same as the clear plastic as far as the shape of it goes. It's only really the material composition that may or may not be different. But we'll take a look anyways, see if this looks. I should have kept the broken one so I could show you guys, but I was just so angry at the thing because I'd only used it maybe 5 different days. And I was just frustrated, so I threw it out. If this one breaks, I'll try to remember to keep it to show you where these things do break. But for now, I'll tell you where the clear one broke. Yeah, it's the exact same design. So on the previous one, it's these teeth here, and also I saw a crack out on this surface as well. So yeah, I guess only time will tell if it's gonna hold up. There's a clutch here. So I'm gonna put this back together. Alright, let's see. So this is a pretty wide door, at least with the bottle like this, it's not a problem. Although the door's really loose. Look at the gravity just making that thing close. So that's kind of annoying. The box says this holds 1,000 rounds. My previous one would actually screw onto this bottle, which is very convenient because this bottle holds like 5,000 rounds. But I want to try this form factor because I didn't know what the insides were like. But now that I know it looks exactly the same as before, if I had to do this again, I would probably buy the one that screws onto the bottle. One thing I did notice though is the spacing is different here. On my clear one, BBs would always fall into this crack right here. They'd get all jammed up in these crevices. So this one is a little bit different in its design. Maybe, hopefully the plastic is different as well. Don't know. But let's try to load one of these PTS 250 round high cap mags. Okay, so snaps in. You can see the indicator. I'll maybe I'll get halfway. We'll see. I'll stop when it feels a little bit rough. You can see it's getting there, but now it's getting really tight. Where I feel like this handle's gonna break. So this is around what happened with the clear one. And I would use the socket thing to finish the load. But it's so tight, I feel like it's gonna break the teeth off inside there again. So the question is, since this is 250 rounds, will it fill a more normal size magazine? So let me eject this one and see. Here's a mag release on this side. I don't know why that mag release is so difficult. I'm pressing it in as far as I can. The tooth would be over here. Strange. Because you'll see the mag catches right here. But when I press it in, it totally vanishes. So I can't explain why that was so difficult to remove. So I think what I have to do is use this kind of clear loader to top it off. And what I'm afraid of is this is going to break next because there's so much tension. And sometimes the thing gets stuck. I actually opened this and cleaned it out, so I know it's clean inside of there. I might have to just run like 200 rounds in this thing. Let me go get the stock magazine for my Specna. Alright, here's my Specna Arms one. Let's see how... the problem is, I just don't know if it's actually going to fill it all the way. Yeah, see? It kind of wants to stop there. That's the problem with these opaque magazines. So I have no idea if that thing's full or not because it's opaque. I did get several revolutions in there though. Maybe. I guess I'm gonna have to leave it the way it is. So the question is, can I use this loader to fill 170 rounds? I am in the quest of obviously making a very lightweight gun for CQB fighting. And nice packaging explaining what's going on. You got a nice grip texture. The BB level indicator is the key thing for me. A follower for the BBs that actually twists around the bends. I've opened this one to clean it and look at what's going on inside. Okay. So let's take get this handle out. Pop this in. Snaps in alright. And start cranking. I feel like there's too much tension going on. You know, yeah, I feel like it's gonna break it. So I don't think there's either too much resistance in these springs or this thing just isn't very robust. Like, see that plastic? I feel like it's flexing to the point where this might actually snap off, or the teeth inside the wheel are gonna snap. Yeah. I guess that's close to full. Maybe one more. Yeah. So maybe it can be done, but it's a little questionable. It can definitely get 150 probably in there. Just don't know about 170. Alright, let's see if it releases well. Okay. Of course, that always happens. Well, alright. Let me empty these actually and weigh the two. See what differences there are for a lightweight build. Let me get a scale. Alright, I know this one's quite heavy, this 250 rounder. So 196 grams for this one. This is my stock Specna Arms one. I think it's like 150 round capacity. This is 164. And now what about this? Alright, 150. So it's the lightest of the three, but 170 rounds versus 250 rounds. So a 46 gram savings. I guess that's better than nothing. So if you're curious about that, I do like this indicator. That's the key thing. I want to try to later on get some clear magazines where the entire thing is clear, but in my country they're not available, so someday I'll have to order them online somewhere and pay global shipping, which is really expensive. If anyone has the PTS Odin, can you guys successfully fill up a 250 round PTS magazine? That was something I'd like to know, because if you can't, then I'm not going to buy a PTS Odin because they're very expensive. Okay, well, I'm not sure if that's helped you guys out at all, but it's just an observation of mine. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.